Okay, hello everyone. Today now let's look at our question 37. Then after reading the question, you see, assume the sum of the digits of 2023 to the 2023 is A, and the sum of the digits of A is B, and the sum of the digits of B is C. And we need to find out the value of C. Okay, so this one, yeah, maybe very hard, but from the question you see the sum of the digits. This word actually give you some hint. You maybe imagine that, okay, what kind of number have we can calculate this number by the sum of the digits. So have you already remember something like the divisibility? And about the divisibility, you see we have to make sure one number can be divided by some number, and we need to find out the last few digits or do the minus digits. Also need to remember one thing about the sum. We can calculate the sum and divide by what? If we can divide by this number and no remainder, which means that this number can be exactly divided by the number. For example, the 999 and the 999. So yeah, for this special thing, you need to remember this one. The remainder of a number when divided by 9 is same as the remainder when the sum of its digits is divided by 9. Yeah, this one is a very important thing. And also we can use this method to make sure whether this number can be divided by 9. So maybe have a try. So firstly, yeah, we should know if we divide by 9, the remainder is always same. So maybe A equals the remainder of A, the remainder of B, and the remainder of C. And even if we want to calculate the remainder, yeah, D means the sum of digits of C, it will be D. So it should be equal to, the remainder is equal if we mod 9. So now let's do the transfer. So how about 2023 divided by 9? So 2023 divided by 9 is very easy to calculate, equals to 224 remainder 7. So yeah, remember the remainder of 2023 to the 2023 mod 9 is same as 7 to the 2023 mod 9. Remember this one? Yeah, the remainder, right? So you should remember how we can calculate the remainder. We can just times the remainder. So the remainder times the remainder times the remainder, it will be 7 to the 2023. If mod 9, the remainder is always same. So we transferred this question from 2023 to 7. So now let's observe about 7. So 7 to 3, yeah, if we divide by 9, it's very easy to calculate. The remainder is 1. So I like this 1. Why? Because this 1 means I times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. The remainder will never change. So we can separate 7 to the 2023 by this formula. 7 to the 2023 equals to 7 to the 3 and times 674 and times 7. So this part, the remainder is 1 times 1 times 1 blah 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 times 1. So it's also 1. And at the last, remember to times 7. So the outside there is a 7. 7 divided by 9. Of course, the remainder is 7. So we can just say 7 to the 2023 mod 9. The remainder is 7. Right? So now we find out 7 to the 2023 remainder is 7. Maybe you think, yeah, it means because 2023 to the 2023, if we divide by 9, the remainder is also 7, which means the sum of the digits of C should be 7. So now let's try to find out whether this guess is correct or not. So now let's focus on 2023 to the 2023. This one must be smaller than 10,000 to the 2023. Obviously, it's smaller than this one. So this one I can just transfer to 10 to the 8,092. This means it's a kind of 8,092 digit number. So like this, the digit of 2023 to the 2023 is no more than, because smaller than 8,092. So for this 8092 digit, the biggest one should be always 99999. All the digits is be 9. So which means the sum of this number is no more than 9 times 8092. So this one, the answer is 72,828, which means A is smaller or equals to this number. Actually, I think it's smaller, right? So A is smaller than 72,828. So now let's focus on this one. Yeah, this number is a kind of 5-digit number. So we need to find out the sum of the digits of A. So it should be no more than 9 times 5, because all the biggest numbers should be 99999, which means A no more than 9 times 5 equals to 45. So the sum of A is what? Yeah, actually the sum of A, the digits, it should be B. So we can make sure B should be smaller or equals to 45. So remember one thing, the mode, yeah, the remainder, if we mode 9, the remainder will never change, become 7. So let's find out for B, how many choice do we have? So remember the remainder should be 7. So we can find B can only be 7, 16, 25, 34, and 43. Because this number you divide by 9, the remainder should be 7. So now let's look at this number. We need to find out C. So you plus it together, 7, 7, 1 plus 6, 7, 2 plus 5, 7, 3 plus 4, 7, 4 plus 3, also 7. So for the value of C, it can only be 7. So for this question, yeah, it's very hard to think because you want to find out the sum of the digits of 2023 to 2023. If you see the sum of the digits, you need to think about the divisibility. Yeah, we have the sum method, difference method, and just to look at the last few digits method. So this one, just to test you the sum of the digits, you need to find out if we can divide by 9 or 99 or 999. This one, we just choose 9. And don't forget this conclusion is the remainder, how we can calculate the remainder times remainder times remainder to find out the answer. Actually, just test if A times B, ask you to find out A times B, the remainder is what? You just find out this remainder and times and divide by the mode, divide by the number you want to calculate. For example, mode 9. Then you can just times. Also, we can just do the estimated calculation like that to step by step to find out the answer.